Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. They are fantastic scenes in the stands. There is a great sense of drama here, a great sense of excitement and expectation. Blue and burgundy wherever you look, hymns ringing loud and proud. This is what it is to be in the Camp Nou. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Giggs gets it back. Roberto. Surely a shot, and Messi! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
That was great pressure to force the initial error, Peter. It's the perfect example as to why this is a favourite tactic of a lot of teams these days.
Messi! That has certainly tested the keeper.
Oh, that's a sparkling save, absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra-sharp.
Looking for goal! And the ball's come out! And he's there to hoof it away. And it's Vidal. And it's played forward. He spotted the run and played him through. Longley cuts it out. Scholes. Scholes is onto it and can take it up. Hits it first time! Quality ball drilled in low.
Oh, how has that not ended up in the back of the net? It was a cracking ball in the way he drilled it across and kept it down too.
And here's Giggs. Kike does well to read it, and he's not played the ball, that's a foul. Wonderful! A finish right from the top draw. Manchester United take the lead. And he's produced a beauty.
Look, there's an awful lot that can go wrong from that range. How good was that?
Manchester United take the lead.
Still a fragile lead, though. They can't afford to sit on this.
And here's Suarez. Sanchez tries to get it forward quickly. He could have been in, just needed a better final ball.
Barcelona seemed to have chosen a tougher route through the middle. That was easily read and dealt with.
Sanchez. Roberto Carlos drives it forward. Vidal. Now it's Messi. No, that's not the ball he wanted. Oh, that's clearly not what he wanted to do. Longley. Now it's Totti.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
And here's Suarez. Griezmann. Whose ball? Who's going to get there? Good clearance and very necessary. Sergio Ramos. Manchester United are leading with half-time drawing close. Out to the right. Oh, real danger here, and the finish! No mistake! Looks offside, I think. Yep, the flag is up.
Yeah, the assistant did have his flag up. The referee seemed to spot it late, though. Nevertheless, the right decision.
Disappointment and relief on either side, nothing doing. Roberto is charging up on the overlap. And through to the goalkeeper.
Griezmann really got caught in a trap there, and he just couldn't get out.
Giggs. Romario is flagged offside. Finds himself eased off the ball. Giggs. Referee has just said play on. And we've reached half-time. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football, but one that still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now.
Well, they showed glimpses of some wonderful football to go in with the lead at half-time, and that's definitely pleased the fans. I think they'll be looking to keep this intensity up now in the second half.
Manchester United head into the dressing room pleased with the thought that they have that all-important lead. Analysis to come during the break. That gets things going for the second half.
Manchester United really need to go and grab another goal now, Peter. If they go...
Had a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Vidal. And it's Roberto. Roberto goes for goal! Oh, managed to get it away. And out to safety. Rakitic hoists it forward. He's looking to get there first. Vidal goes looking. Luis Suarez. It's Griezmann! And for a moment, time stood still.
Well, the work rate to win the ball back was fantastic, and it set up the opportunity. That's great effort.
That intervention was very necessary.
Barcelona have made their intentions clear by leaving men up front.
Looking to play on the break.
Yeah, it's obvious that they're prepared to take a risk or two.
And he's away. He is not one readily to admit defeat. Don't be surprised if he tries that again. And the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Oh, terrible pass. Oh, he's gone for it! He's scored! And with that goal comes comfort. Finishing doesn't come simpler than that. Bang in front of goal.
Beckham is the obvious danger man here, and yet he was afforded way too much freedom. I think he was gifted that goal. His reputation should have been warning enough for them.
Manchester United take a 2-goal lead, and things should be comfortable from here on in.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Romario just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. It's broken look, hits one! And more, and more, and more! And they are pulling clear here.
Manchester United are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
3 without reply. This is becoming a stroll.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Giggs, well positioned to make that interception. And now the breakaway. And it's Rakitic. Luis Suarez. Oh, that is a terrific save! So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. Goes for goal! Oh, horrible miscue. Good challenge, he just stood firm. And it's been taken straight back. Good running with the ball, can they build on it? It's a fabulous shapes to shoot! Oh, top draw save from the keeper.
Barcelona are looking quite mean on the counter, and combating that requires even more meanness.
Great leap! Oh, taken with style! A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
Yeah, I just thought he wanted that more than anyone else on the pitch, and it was fully deserved. He gave it everything he had.
Barcelona give themselves a fighting chance, back in with a shout. Forward it goes. Griezmann. That's not going to make it. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Into the box. And that's out of reach. Just brushed off the ball there. Ronaldinho plays it forward. Going through. Timely intervention. Jordi Alba. The final 5 minutes. Gets wrestled off the ball. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. Up to meet it! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Barcelona have it back and they can go again. He's found his man.
Suarez really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. Well, they can break here. Ronaldinho. Beckham. He's got away. And the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there. Superb! That is a gem! An absolute gem! Oh, that is a bit special.
Oh, that was breathtaking. He'll never hit.
And that is that. Oh, great day for attacking football. The artists have painted their pretty pictures. Only one team in it. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Look, they've got to be happy with what they've produced here because they showed plenty of industry and I think they've ended up getting what they deserve.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. Well, good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. There has been a clamour to get inside the ground tonight for a much anticipated game. The roads outside of the stadium have been bumper to bumper with traffic. The car parks are full. There is a torrent of humankind making its way from the nearby station, and we expect every seat to be filled. An atmosphere of great expectation and excitement. Old Trafford rising to the occasion as only Old Trafford can. Some terrific scenes at the Stretford end. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Marquinhos. He's one of the toughest and most competitive centre-backs in the business. He's the kind of player you can rely on to always be just where you need him, making a vital interception or just making life difficult for the opposition to get through. And that's a very valuable characteristic.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. It's a loose ball. He's played him through. Gets good distance on it. That'll be a throw. Ball has crossed the line, and it's a throw. Hoists it forward. Now it's Romario. Oh, what a ball! Has a pop! Oh, that was no routine save.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
Tries to get it clear. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. He's making good use of his strength there, just refuses to be out-muscled. Aubameyang plays it out to the flank. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Defence has got rid of that. Romario. Crowd calling for him to... Up he gets! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Totti did give it a fair old crack, and he'll be encouraged to step up again.
Modric, and it's played forward. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. It's got through to him. Now it's Aubameyang. Aubameyang fires it in low. Goes to finish! He's done very well to get to that.
Cristiano Ronaldo is very sporting here to acknowledge the quality of the save. A lovely little footballing moment.
Defending of the shot at goal! In for the follow-up! Same again, same outcome.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count.
Beautifully done. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Aimed in towards the centre. Cleared away. Goes down, but nothing given. Totti.
Well, it's a crossing feast here, but I'd advise them to keep a variety in their play to avoid being found out and stopped.
And nobody's going to argue with that. Madrid get it back again. Now it's Totti. Is there any support? Has a hit! Goal! Manchester United!
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
Manchester United draw first blood here.
Yeah, this is also a chance to see what happens to their level of concentration from here.
Defenders on the back foot. And it's Modric. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. And Messi! And he's there to make a great save.
Messi really must have felt he had the measure of the keeper then, but how wrong he was.
Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
You have to admire commitment like that, because he could easily ignore that and just kind of walk around and let others do all the chasing, but instead he looks as if he relishes the chance to dig in for his team here.
Pavard. Aubameyang. Aubameyang! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Aubameyang sparked a tremendous stop there, and I think it's fair to add, he just wasn't expecting it.
Totti goes pulsing down that left-hand side. Battles to win it back. He's had a shot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish. Pavard. And we hit half-time. There we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
Well, you obviously have to give credit to the front men for the half-time lead, but I think the midfield can really pat themselves on the back too. They worked tirelessly for me.
Manchester United come in, having established that lead. A game where the narrative is, at least in terms of the scoreline, so far so good. Here we go again then. A solitary goal. That has been the crucial difference. And here's Romario. Now a chance to break. And there's a long ball. Decent looking ball. It's gone out for a throw-in. Not a good throw at all, really. He's given away possession cheaply. Beckham. Forward it goes. Well played, he saw that coming. Sergio Ramos can hoist it clear. Modric. And here's Messi. Beckham. Some good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? He gets past his man. Played out to the right. Neuer deals with it effortlessly. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Cristiano Ronaldo. Nicely measured pass. He's gone for it! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
Messi. It's a promising ball. Chance! It's in! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground, because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Yeah, for me, both sides are strong and well matched, and I think you need to be a good player to be out there right now. We can assume that they've been instructed by the boss to stay in attack.
They're just looking to break, aren't they?
Yeah, the key now is just to get the ball to them as soon as possible.
It's come loose. Tries to get it forward quickly. And it's Messi. Madrid have it back and they can go again. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Now it's Aubameyang. Going for goal! He scores! And the game is well and truly turned on its head.
What a great finish, but how about the touch? It just allowed him to put the ball exactly where he wanted it, and the rest became a formality.
Madrid go into the lead.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Cristiano, it's Cristiano Ronaldo! That has certainly tested the keeper.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
Managed to get it away.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Well, hit and hope is just about the sum of it, isn't it, Jim?
Well, there's no two ways about it. This is what they have to do.
Ronaldo provides an outlet. Romario.
Peter, they have to fight the onset of desperation and keep enough cool heads to still deliver.
Cuts it out. Cristiano Ronaldo. Out to the right.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. We have got changes here, from both sides in fact. And he's away. Chance! Cut out in the nick of time.
Well, it remains to be seen whether they can come up with that little bit of class to rescue this situation, and it needs to be any time now, really.
Towering header! Ronaldo is flagged offside.
Manchester United need to give it everything they have, kitchen sink included.
Just brushed off the ball there. Beckham. Oh, no, that's not the ball he wanted. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Looks to clip it forward. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Himself into trouble there, free kick given away. Cristiano Ronaldo. That's a throw. Loose ball, who's going to get that? Oh, that is asking for trouble. Great leap! And that is it. The equaliser just wouldn't come. It is over. Manchester United just couldn't kill it off. They let their opponents back into it and let it get away. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Manchester United definitely struggled to get going. That was sensed by their support early on, and it just compounded the frustration.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening. Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. There are fantastic scenes in the stands. There is a great sense of drama here, a great sense of excitement and expectation. Goes for goal! What a wonderful goal!
What a start, and what a contribution from the main man. I had a feeling he might do something, given his reputation, but to do it like that, absolutely brilliant. I wasn't expecting that.
A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
I just thought he knew exactly what he was doing by feigning to move one way and then readjusting back. Controlled trickery.
So, a breakthrough already. That always looked inevitable. The defence dealt with that really well. Messi, out to the left it goes. Chip through. Knocks it away. Cambiasso. Mbappe. Timely intervention. He can get that clear. Intercepts the throw. That's well read. Now it's Romario. That's a decent ball. Here it is now, surely!
Look, there's some very good headers of a ball in this team now, and they'll be demanding the right delivery to give them a chance to go at this.
And the defence can get it clear. And it's Sergio Ramos. Alaba drives it forward. Mbappe. Surely, he's gone for it! He's done very well to get to that.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
Sergio Ramos, he's had a shot! Tried the volley, but no.
Messi really needed everything to come together then at the precise moment. Not easy.
Fernando Torres tries a shot! Good stop, that wasn't easy.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
And he just whacks it away. Savic battles to win it back. Little doubt, that is a foul. Cambiasso. Mbappe. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge.
Well, he's very much the go-to guy. This is right up his street.
Alaba ready to try one. He's gone direct. Oh, smart save. He had plenty to do.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Mbappe. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Can't get the better of his opposite number. He's got the ball, he's got the space. And here's Messi. And he's straight offside. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Giggs. He's through, now is he in? Good clearance and very necessary. Giggs, not one to pass up the chance to run up the defence. He loves those duels.
Well, that was a mini show of self-confidence. It may spark another try or another trier.
Alaba can hoist it clear. Roberto Carlos gets it back. Mbappe. He's in! And the shot! It's off target and by quite a way. And it's played forward. And here's Messi. Loose ball, who's going to get there? Sergio Ramos demonstrating fabulous determination. He just will not be beaten. And here's Torres. Could be a chance. Has a goal! And it's Cambiasso. Foot in. And that's a throw-in. Oh, that is asking for trouble. He's had a... Messi hits it! Is the shot on? Hits one! Defending of the desperate variety. Now it's Romario. And the half-time whistle goes. And here we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Peter, this is far from a lost cause. Yes, they've been hit once by a pacey opposition, but they've asserted more control and look capable.
Manchester United leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. Here we go again.
Manchester United going well here, and they're in a good position to kick on and add to their lead. They don't have to overcommit, but they can place more emphasis on stretching their advantage without necessarily neglecting things defensively.
Now it's Torres. Torres. Mbappe. Good ball. Just brushed off the ball there. It's come loose. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. And out to safety. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Ronaldinho. Well read, he sorted that out. Cambiasso. Roberto Carlos. And it's Ronaldinho. Well, he acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority.
Oh, shooting chance! It's in! They have come roaring back!
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground, because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. It was all very well drilled.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Roberto Carlos. Giggs.
Manchester have made their intentions clear by leaving men up front.
Looking to play on the break.
Yeah, it's obvious that they're...
Torres! And he's there to make a great save.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Roberto Carlos. Ronaldinho. Tries to... Chance! Goal! Manchester United! And they get themselves in front! His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Yeah, it looks simple, Peter, but it requires intelligent use of space and good understanding to pull it off.
His second of the game, and an eye now for the hat-trick. Has a hit! They've scored!
Well, that's something that will make the manager proud, because they dug in deep then and they've got their leveller.
That was easy, almost too easy.
Well, considering he has a bit of a shoot-on-sight policy, he was the one player that should have been picked up then. It was both careless and costly from where I'm sitting.
This is quite a battle.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal and just got caught napping.
Played out to the right. Mbappe! And he's cut it out. And it's Cambiasso. Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos plays it forward. Pavard. Mbappe. Messi, a real chance to break.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
And they've been caught out here. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Manchester showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact. Well weighted. And here's Torres. That's a good... And the finish! He has done it! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! The breakaway clinical and clean. He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. Clears it out of harm's way.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Griezmann goes looking. Good run down the left. What can they make of it? He's left his man. Cut out in the nick of time.
Manchester certainly don't need to overcommit now. Their priority lies further back.
And it's the goalkeepers to claim. Cuadrado. Forward it goes. It's a promising ball. Lewandowski. Sanchez with a fine tackle. Roberto Carlos. Over to the left. Going through. Manchester United could have here their final chance. And that will be the final act. And in the end, it got away. They just weren't allowed to build on their lead. They lost their lead, and they lost the game. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, the surprise for me was seeing a team look so feeble in what is usually a strongly protected area. But the centre of their defence looked open and very, very unsafe.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.